The Stowaway Tavern. How fitting. Trouble you for a light?
Sorry. There's no smoking inside.
Come now. There are no patrons inside. Who would possibly object? Oh, it's after 11. Why not? I'll have a Gibson.
A Gibson? You for real?
Oh, yes. You don't remember me, do you, Amanda?
Should I?
I wouldn't have recognized you either. It's been a long time. Mason Treadwell. I interviewed you when you were a little girl. A couple of times, actually. It was for my book about your father, Society Connection.
Right. Mason. I'm sorry. There's a lot I don't remember about that time in my life.
Oh, of course.
So, what brings you here?
I could ask you the same question. Actually, I was hoping that you and I could sit down and talk about that. I'm finishing up my memoirs, and I would love to include a reprise chapter of sorts about you. Tomorrow? At my house?
How come you didn't tell me that Mason Treadwell tracked you down and tried to sweet-talk you into an interview?
It's not exactly how it happened, but so what? You trusted me to be you for 10 years. What's so different about this guy?
Treadwell's a bottom feeder who made millions off of lies that he wrote about my father.
What are you talking about? I thought your father was a cold-blooded killer.
So did I. Because of what was written in that book.
Are you telling me your father wasn't guilty?
I'm telling you there's more to the story. But I can't prove it unless you help me.
What do you want me to do?
You don't mind if I record this, do you?
No.
So I see you're still a Clarke. Why keep your father's last name?
I didn't see much point in hiding who I was.
You didn't mind being the daughter of a man who financed terrorism.
In some ways, it helped me. Showed me who my true friends were.
And now here you are, back at the scene of the crime nearly 2 decades later. I would think that the memories are quite painful.
Some.
But I've come back on my terms. I won't let the past have power over me.
Not anymore.
Well, still, some people perceive you as a victim of the scandal. One who might be carrying a grudge.
I'm just trying to be a good
Person and live a good life. Lately, I even started thinking about putting down roots. I even start a family.
Look out, Captain Jack. This little birdie's in search of a nest.
Amanda, stay focused. Our turn to ask the questions. When you came to see me after my father's trial, you told me to trust you, and I did.
I told you the truth. That I had seen my father and Victoria Grayson together, romantically. That there was another man there that night on the porch.
She's good.
You were a child. Your mental state was in question. I couldn't possibly take your word for it.
No. You chose to take hers.
And what about your word, Leo?
I don't think he did it.
I don't either. How'd you like to help me rescue your father?
You didn't print a word of what I said to you.
All stories have competing truths. I simply settled on the most logical.
And you were paid handsomely for that endorsement, I'm sure.
Amanda, you're confused. You don't have all the facts.
Here are the facts. You and I both know you're a fraud.
One way or another, the truth will come out.
Stand up, Amanda. Get in his face.
Your reading of Victoria's is your last chance to redeem yourself. I suggest you take it.
Go, Amanda.